How to make big money on tax deeds. Are you ready to change your life? In this video, you're going to learn how to make big money on tax deeds, sheriff's deeds, commissioners, all of these different types of things. You're going to love this, so stay tuned. One of the things I'm going to answer in this video is, do I need money to begin? So stick around. I'm going to show you exactly what you do or you don't need. One of the things in this video I'm going to reveal to you is which properties you can make quick dollars on. And 3 of the best exit strategies to make money in today's economy. And last but not least, how to help out the homeowner, yourself, and the county. That's a triple win. Okay? That's a triple win no matter how you look at it. So these are all the things I'll be revealing in this video. So one of the things we've discussed in other videos, what's the difference between a tax lien and a tax deed? Okay, so a tax deed is a tax lien that the county has decided not to sell until it's a delinquent a minimum of 4 years. How many years? 4 years. Now again, these are rules of thumb. If you want to comment down below and say, Sean, in my state, that's fine, I'll address that. As a general rule, you cannot get the title to a property, the deed to a property, it's not going to sell unless it's been delinquent a minimum of 4 years. Okay, the longest I've seen somebody delinquent on a property tax or it went to a tax deed sale was like 8 or 9 years, and that's in the state of Texas. So it's whatever the rules are in that area. And what I mean by it was a tax lien at one point, but the county said, no, we're going to, no, 4 years, I can't, enough's enough. So we're going to go ahead and hold a tax deed sale. County is going to gather all the liens and encumbrances and taxes that are due on that property. So anything that's owed to the county itself, that'll be the opening bid. 4 years, and let's use it for this example, of property taxes. Any fees, what do I mean by fees? Well, let's say the county had to advertise something. Let's say that somebody in the county had to actually get this ready. Maybe they had to put something in the newspaper. All of that is going to be your base opening bid. Now make no mistake about it, when it goes to sale, in about 85% of the tax deed states out there, when you go to that sale, let's just assume it's a live sale, and I buy that property at the highest bid, which I'll determine in just a second, you own that property free and clear. All liens and encumbrances are junior and will be wiped out, including a mortgage and yes, including the IRS. Okay, during that run-up to the sale, the county is responsible to notify everybody that's got a financial interest in that property. That would include the bank, that would include the IRS, and as I've so lovely said, Aunt Sally, whoever she is, she's got a lot of liens out there, by the way. Okay, if they don't respond within that given time that the county or the state has allocated in their rules by law, they are no longer have a lien against the property. They're gone. They're out. You own it free and clear. So with tax deeds, you can buy properties at a fraction of the fair market value. I mean, imagine buying a $250,000 property for $30,000 and owning it free and clear. Let's say it needed $50,000 worth of rehab. So now you're in it $80,000, but you can sell the property at $250,000. I don't know about you, but that's a good day. Irregardless, there's that famous word that I just made up. Regardless of what the market's doing, whether the market's going up, whether down, oil prices up or down, who gets elected president, what happens, foreign market, whatever. I'm still getting a property at the fraction of the fair market value, and I own it free and clear. And in other videos, I'm going to show you how, let's say I need $50,000 to rehab that property. Don't use your money, for crying out loud. Use somebody else's money. And I'll show you how to do that. See, you're not the one that's going to qualify. A little secret, it's the property. Now, one of the biggest stresses we've ever found in finding money with our students is they go, well, what if I don't have enough money? That's the secret. If you've got some strategies there or you've got some questions on there, just hit down in the comments below. Say, this is what I'm faced with right now, and I'll give you some resources that'll immediately get you cash for those deals. One of the things that also makes buying tax deeds so attractive is the volume of deals that are out there. On any given month in the United States, there are anywhere from 500 to 700 tax deed sales going on every single month. You're not going to run out of deals out there. What the problem is you've got to understand and learn the skill sets. Once you have the skill sets of finding the deals, the next thing comes the deal. The third thing is going to come the money. Let me tell you something. There's never a lack of money for good deals. Just like that one I talked about earlier. If you can buy a property for $250,000 value for $30,000 that needs $50,000 in rehab, there's money to do that deal. The challenge is you don't have the skill set yet to find those deals. That's why you need to keep watching these videos, get that training out there so you can go out there and make an impact on you and your family's life. Now, one of the best areas to start when you're getting started, this is a great way to do this. If you have a little amount of money and you need to make some money quick, start with fully improved lots. Okay, what's a fully improved lot? Ready to build, sewers, streets, cable, gutter. Literally, I've got a lot. You've seen them in the subdivisions. It's being sold for back taxes. Maybe I pay, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000 for it. I have got students that have bought properties worth $20,000 and $30,000, and they're paying $4,000 to $6,000 for it, and turning around and selling it to the builder in the subdivision for the fair market value of the property. Little capital needed to get in. I don't have to worry about a tenant. I don't have to worry about rehabbing a property. I've got land there. Now, if this is new to you, stick with fully improved. Like I said before, this is ready to build. It's got power, super important. It's got water, super important. Everything you need to build on that property is ready to go. Now, if you want to do raw land, that's another way to do it. But please make sure you have an exit strategy. Maybe it's near a national park. Maybe there's an opportunity to put it into a camping area. There's all sorts of different things to do that. Watch my land video on that. It'll open up your eyes. I mean, it's so funny because when we were doing those, 30 years ago, we thought we were knocking at a park, yet that's gotten even better now. So this is a great way for you to get started with a little amount of capital. Now, here's a big word alert, plethora. The plethora of properties that are available are insane. I'm always talking about single family residentials. But listen, when you're doing tax deeds, there's storage units. Okay, there's maybe it's an empty lot in the middle of a city somewhere, not so much in the middle, but the housing. I could turn that into a storage for RVs. There's office, there's little strip malls. There's so many things available when it comes to deed. The options are really unlimited. There's so much availability out there. There's so many different sales going on. This is where you can start to make big money right now. Now let me tell you something. I got a lot of information. I just put some brand new information together. You go to higginsmethod.com and I've got a video explaining step by step on how you can get started now and get started quick to turning your financial future around. This is Saen Higgins saying good luck and God bless.